at the Federal Aviation Administration are the latest government efficiency cuts causing concern.
Hundreds of probationary workers got notice that they're being fired. WGN's Ben Bradley reports it comes as the agency is already far behind its hiring goals in Chicago and across the country.
S25, CRJ in flight. S25, F1 is CRJ. 32017. Did you see that?
Less than 3 weeks after a mid-air collision killed 67 people, the Trump team's efficiency squad is targeting the Federal Aviation Administration.
The announcements are coming fast and furious, so we're trying to grasp exactly where they all are.
Illinois congressional Democrats can complain, but they haven't been able to stop the cuts, which now include several hundred FAA staffers. None are air traffic controllers, but many support aviation safety and include radar mechanics and other technicians. The Air Traffic Controllers Union said it's analyzing the effect of the reported federal employee terminations on aviation safety, the national airspace, and our members.
In terms of the big picture, the employees and the assets of the federal government, we don't know what their plan is.
The cuts come despite the fact the FAA has struggled to keep key positions staffed as American airspace is busier than ever. FAA reports show Chicago Center in Aurora, which handles planes heading to and from the city, has 82% of controllers it should. The tower at O'Hare is at 78% of its needed staffing.
One of the new towers is rarely used, and therefore is rarely used because there's not enough staffing now. So when you're waiting on the tarmac or you're waiting for delayed flights or things aren't nearly as efficient at O'Hare and Midway, it is because we don't have the staffing, and one of those brand new runways that cost a fortune is used in a single-digit number percentage of total use.
Right on Echo, hold short of runway 28 right, Rebane with you.
Air traffic controller schools like this one at the University of North Dakota can't keep up with demand in a profession that requires years of training.
Normally on a shift, you probably have more lives in your hands than a doctor will ever have in their entire career.
No comment from the FAA. I did speak with one laid-off employee who works at the Chicago regional office. He said he was notified of his termination at 10:30 on Friday night via an email that said his performance and probationary status were the reasons for his termination. He told me performance couldn't have been an issue because his bosses routinely gave him praise and positive feedback. Back to you.